holds both alike in dignity in fair Verona, where we lay our scene.
We are the champions, my friends, and we'll keep on fighting till the end. Oh, Gregory, on my word, we'll not carry coals.
No, for then we should be colliers.
I will take the wall of any man of Montague's.
Heart fools, put down your fists. You know not what you do.
What art thou drawn among these heartless hinds? Turn thee, Benvolio, look upon thy death.
Tybalt, I do but keep the peace. Put down thy fists, or manage and depart these men with me.
What? Fists clenched and talk of peace? I hate the word, as I hate hell, all Montagues and thee. Have it thee, coward!
All Montague has come and flourished his fist in spite of me! I shall raise my fist! My villainous Capulet! Hold me not! Let me go!
Rebellious subjects! Enemies to peace! Throw your mistempered weapons to the ground, and hear the sentence of your moved prince.
Who said this ancient quarrel knew a broach? Speak, nephew! Were you by when it began?
Here were the servants of your adversary. Close fighting did I approach. I drew to part them. In the instant came the fiery Tybalt, fists prepared, and then came more and more, and part, till the prince came and parted either part.
Oh, where's Romeo? Saw you him today? Right glad I am he was not at this fray.
Good morrow, cousin.
Is the day so young?
The news struck 9.
Why me? Sad hours seem long.
Oh, Romeo. What sadness lengthens Romeo's hours.
Not having that which having makes them short.
In love.
Out.
Of love.
Out of a favor where I am in love.
Come on, Romeo. Tell me in sadness, who is it that you love?
The fair lady Rosaline.
Romeo! Be ruled by me. Forget to think of her.
Teach me how I should forget to think.
By sharing liberty unto thine eyes. Examine other beauties.
Don't answer. Teach me to forget.
Nurse, where's my daughter? Juliet, what lamb, what ladybird. God forbid, where's this girl? Juliet, tell now, who called? Your mother.
Madam, I'm here. What is your will?
Tell me, daughter Juliet, how stands your disposition to be married?
It's an honour which I dream not of.
An honour? Oh, were not I thine only nurse, I would say that had such wisdom from my teat.
Supper served up. You cold, my own lady asks for everything in extremity. I beseech you, follow straight.
Oh my God.
What lady is that? Which doth enrich the hand of yonder knight? Seems she hangs upon the cheek of night. For swear, sight, for I ne'er saw true beauty till this night.
This spy's voice should be a Montague. Now by the stock and honour of my kin, to strike him dead I hold it not a sin.
You'll make a mutiny among my guests.
But uncle, 'tis a shame!
Go! If I profane with my unworthiest hand this holy shrine, the gentle, fine is.
Madam!
Your mother calls.
She a Capulet? Oh dear Count, my life is my foe's dead.
Ran this way. Call good Mercutio.
Romeo, humors, madman, passion, lover. Appear down like silver sigh. I conjure thee by Rosaline's bright eyes.
Chesed scars that never felt a wound. But soft. What light through yonder window breaks? It is the east. Juliet is the sun. Arise, fair sun, and kill the envious moon. Thou maid art far more fair than she. Be not her maid, since she's envious. Her vestal livery is but sick and green, and none but fools do wear it. Cast it off. It is my lady. Oh, it is my love, all that she knew she were. See how she leans her hand on her cheek. That I wore a glove upon that hand, that I might touch that cheek.
Ay me.
She speaks! Oh, speak again, bright angel.
Oh, Romeo, Romeo. Wherefore art thou, Romeo? Deny thy father or refuse thy name, or if thou wilt not, be but sworn my love, and I'll no longer be a Capulet. It's but thy name that is my enemy.
Shall I speak of this, or shall I hear more?
Art thou self though not a Montague? What's Montague? It's nor arm, nor leg, nor hand, nor foot, nor any other part belonging to a man. Oh, be some other name. What's in a name by which we call a rose by any other name would still smell as sweet. Therefore, Romeo would, if he were not Romeo called, retain that dear perfection that he owes without that name. Romeo, doff thy name, and for that name which is no part of thee, take all myself.
I take thee at thy word. Call me beloved, and I'll be new baptized. Henceforth I will never be Romeo.
What man art thou that hast screened in night so stumblest on my counsel? Art thou not Romeo and Montague?
Neither. Fair saint, if thee dislike.
If any of my kinsmen find thee here, they'll murder thee.
The grey-eyed morn smiles on the frowning night, checkering the eastern clouds with streaks of light.
Good morrow, friar.
Young son, it argues a distempered head, so soon to bid good morrow to thy bed? Or if not so, then here I hit it right. Our Romeo hath not been in bed tonight.
The last is true. Sweeter rest was mine.
God pardon sin! Wast thou with Rosaline?
Rosaline, no. Oh, I forgot that name. Plainly no, my heart's dear love is set on the fair daughter of rich Capulet. I'll tell thee as we pass, but this I pray, that thou been sent to marry us today.
Holy St. Francis! What a change is here! Is Rosaline whom thou didst love so dear? So soon forsaken, young men love then lies, not truly in their hearts, but in their eyes.
Thou chides me off not for loving Rosaline?
For doting, not for loving, pupil mine.
I pray thee try not. She whom I love now doth grace for grace and love for love allow. The other did not so.
Oh, she knew well, thy love did read by rote and could not spell. But come, young waverer, come go with me. In one respect I'll thy assistant be, for this alliance may so happy prove, to turn your household's rancor to pure love.
Let us hence, I stand on sudden haste.
Wisely and slow they stumble that run fast.
Mercutio, thou consortest with Romeo.
Consort dost thou make us minstrels?
Either withdraw unto some private place and coldly reason out your grievances there, or else depart. Here, all eyes gaze on us.
Well, peace be with you, sir. Here comes my man, Romeo. The hate I bear thee can afford no better term than this. Thou art a villain.
I do protest. I never injured thee. So, good Capulet, which name I tender as dearly as my own, be satisfied. Tybalt Mercutio, the prince, hath expressly forbidden fighting in Verona streets.
What?
I'm hurt. I'm hurt.
What?
A plague on both your houses.
What? Art thou hurt?
Aye, a scratch. Mary Tisanoff, Ben, help me to some house, Benvolio.
Gentlemen, the prince's near ally, my very friend, hath got his mortal hurt on my behalf. My reputation stained with Tybalt's slander.
Romeo. Brave Mercutio was dead.
This day's black fate on more days doth depend. This but begins the woe others must end. Fire-eyed fury be my conduct now! Now, Tybalt! Mercutio's soul's but little way above our heads. Either thou or I or both must go with him.
Thou wretched boy, shout with him hence!
Away, be gone. The prince will doom thee dead. So hence away, be gone.
Are the vile beginners of this fray?
Tybalt, he is slain by Romeo's hand, and did slay. Romeo, that spoke him fair, bade him bethink. Yet Tybalt was deaf to peace.
Tybalt! Oh, cousin! Oh, brother's child! Oh, prince! Oh, cousin! Oh, cousin!
Benvolio, who began this bloody fray?
Tybalt,
He's a kinsman to the Montague. Affection makes him false. He speaks not true. Romeo slew Tybalt. Romeo must not live.
And for that offence, immediately we do exile him hence.
No, do not banish my son!
I will be deaf to pleading and excuses. Nor tears nor prayers shall purchase our abuses. Therefore use none. Let Romeo hence in haste. Else when he's found, that hour is his last. Bear hence this body and attend our will. Mercy but murders, pardoning those that kill.
He shall not make me there a joyful bride. I will not marry. And when I do, I swear it shall be to Romeo, whom you know I hate, rather than Paris.
Hang thee, young baggage! Disobedient wretch! I tell thee what, get to thee church on Thursday, or never after look me in the face. Speak not, reply not, do not answer me. My fingers itch. Wife, we have scarce thought us blessed that God has lent us but this only child. But now I see this one is one too much.
God's bread, it makes me mad. My care hath been to see you matched. And having now provided a gentleman of noble parentage, we have a wretched, puling fool, a whining mammon in her fortune's tender, to answer, I'll not wed, I cannot love, I pray you pardon me.
Enough, wife. Thursday is near. I'll give to you my friend. If not, hang, beg, starve, die in the streets. For by my soul, I'll never acknowledge thee.
How now, Balthasar? Dost thou not bring me letters from the fire? How doth my Juliet?
Sir, her body sleeps in the Capulet tomb, and her mortal part with angels lives. I saw her laid low in the children's vault. I presently took post to tell you. Oh, pardon me for bringing these ill news, since you did leave it from my office, sir.
Is it even so? Like a fire of stars!
I do beseech you,
I
sir.
will hence tonight. To Juliet.
I do beseech you, sir, have patience. Your locks are pale and wild. and impart some misadventure.
Leave me, Lucy, I bid thee do. Hast thou no letters for me, to me from the friar?
No, my good lord.
No matter, get thee gone. I will lay with thee tonight. What ho, apothecary!
Who calls so loud?
Come hither, man. I see that thou art poor. Hold, there is 40 ducats. Let me have a dram of poison.
Such mortal drugs I have, but Mantra's law is death to any he that utters them.
Art thou so bare and full of wretchedness? Famine is in my cheeks.
My poverty, but not my will consents. Put this in any liquid you will, and drink it off. And if you had the strength of 20 men, it would dispatch you straight.
Farewell. Buy food and get thyself in flesh. Come, cordial and not poison. Go with me to Juliet's grave. For there I must use thee.
Ah, Juliet, I already know thy grief. On Thursday next be married to this county.
Be not so long to speak. I long to die. If what thou speakest is not a remedy.
Hold, daughter, I do spy a kind of hope, and if thou darest, I'll give thee remedy. Take thou this vial, being then in bed, and this distilled liquor drink thou off, when presently through all thy veins shall run a cold and drowsy humour, for no pulse shall keep his native progress. No warmth, no breath shall testify thou livest.
Dead?
Appearing so, thou shalt be born into that same ancient vault where all the kindred of the Capulets lie. Meantime, against thou shalt awake, Romeo, by my letters, shall know our drift, and hither shall he come.
Oh, give me. Oh, teach me not to fear.
In this resolve, I'll send a letter to thy lord.
County Paris. I will bury thee in a triumphant grave. Her beauty makes this vault a feasting presence full of light. My love, my wife, death that hath sucked the honey of thy lips, hath had no power yet upon thy beauty. Eyes, look your this world-weary flesh, eyes, look your last. Arms, take your last embrace, and lips, are you the doors of breath, sealed with a righteous kiss. Here's to my love. Oh, true. Oh, my drugs are quick. Thus, with a kiss, I die.
Where is my lord? I do remember well where I should be. And here I am. Where is my Romeo? What's this? A cup enclosed in my true love's hand. Poison I see has been his timeless end. Child drank all and left no friendly drops to help me after. I will kiss thy lips. Haply some poison yet doth hang upon me. Thy lips are still warm.
Boy, which way?
Ye noise. I'll be quick. Oh, happy dagger.
This is the place. There, where the torch doth burn.
The ground is bloody. Search about the courtyard.
Oh, good heavens. Look how my daughter bleeds.
Seek, search, and know how this foul murder comes.
I am the greatest, able to do the least.
Say at once what thou dost know in this.
I will be brief. Romeo, there dead, was husband to that Juliet. And she there dead, Romeo's faithful wife. I married them, and their stolen marriage day was Tybalt's doomsday, whose untimely death banished the new-made bridegroom from the city. You, too, removed that siege of grief from her. Then betrothed and would have married her perforce to County Paris. And comes she to me with wild looks, and bid me to devise some means to rid her from this second marriage. And gave I her a sleeping potion. It wrought on her the form of death. Meantime I writ to Romeo that hither should he come. But he which bore my letter, Friar John, who stayed by accident, and yesternight returned my letter back. Then all alone came I to discover the noble Paris and true Romeo dead. And as it seems, she did violence on herself.
A glooming peace this morning with it brings. The sun for sorrow will not show his head. Go hence to have more talk of these sad things. Some will be pardoned, some punished. For never was a story of more woe than that of Juliet and her Romeo.